option, in order for us to have it as an option, we will have to have enough teams per register to see if it's an option. But right now, it is not. Okay? Just to be clear about that. Right now, we only have the 9 challenges that we present. Yes? If in the next week we have per register teams, ideas, something like that, we can see it. But right now, it's not an option. Okay? Just want to be clear about that.
Okay. Can I ask you another question? If we can, usually during the event, we make like something activity during the competition or event. You can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
I'm good.
So if we have some inventor of the students have an idea, we like give them a chance to without a competition, just during the competition, put their project, and we usually invite investment or businessman or woman in Egypt to visit the competition and see what we are doing. Some of them sponsor the event, so they can see the project of the students. So if they like any idea of this ideas of students, they can invest on it. So it will be not a competition for them. It's just like a science fair during the actually event. You understand what I mean?
So, okay, so you're telling me if they can do it as an exhibition? Yes.
Yeah.
As an exhibition, it can be done, no problem. Yes, it can be done as an exhibition, but as an exhibition, not as a part of a competition, because we don't have that challenge open right now. Just to be clear about that.
Okay, I think they will be happy like this, because the host of the technology university, they already have students want to share their ideas to others. So usually the same
as an exhibition, it can be done, no problem. Okay.
Super. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to continue so we don't get caught again with the time. So because we still have like PART Junior, as I said, it's an hexagon. It's very easy. It's just very simple for kids 12 and under, for them to program the robot to follow a path. It's similar to other challenges of other competitions. What revealed the year of the competition, and as I was saying, these came from the students, from the participants. They say we want the challenge of programming there before we have to do the round. So they basically have the qualifying round. So that's PART Junior. I'm gonna skip to PART Pro because it's different. PART Pro is for all ages. PART Pro is not program, it's not autonomous. PART Pro is RC, radio control, is to build a robot that goes through some obstacles, some challenges. It goes through a ramp, it goes to like a seesaw, different things. Then we have a skill drive, which is that needs to be always touching a line. That one is very easy to make. It's also RC. It's also teleoperated. The idea is that it's more a skill-based challenge. How do you work with your robot? And we have bumper bot, fully autonomous. It's also for all ages. You have to take out some obstacles that can be like a cup, or it can be different obstacles. It has to respect the sizes. But with bumper bot evolution is one of the challenges that a lot of university students like a lot. That is a more robust, more technically challenged robot, because now you need a grip, you need an arm, you need to start stacking stuff. Also RC, but the level of complexity in building the model is higher. So that's pretty much the challenge that we have open for RoboJam Egypt, for Africa North. The idea is that I want to be very clear. We have a minimum of 5 teams required to be able to open the challenge. So it will encourage you to move to a different challenge, or worst case scenario, we can do a reimbursement. But we always try you to participate. So it's very likely that if that happens, we try to move you to a different challenge. We need at least 5 teams to be able to open the challenge. The only exception is the virtual events. With virtual events, we need a minimum of 3. Okay, in-person challenges, we need a minimum of 5. So everything will go. How many teams register? With registrations, we're going to open registrations till August 22nd. Why so early? Why a month before we close registrations? Because we need to know how many teams we have to be all that, and that takes time. We cannot build that for an in-person event in a week. We can do it with a couple of weeks. With a month will be more than enough. So August 22nd is the registration due date. that we have, register in the information of the webpage, how to pay through the internet. If for any reason you need to pay cash, you can always contact REAM and arrange that. That mostly for teams or teams from other cities in Egypt, we encourage you to pay online. We can also pay PayPal. We also have Open PayPal. I think we put Google Pay, if I'm not wrong. I don't remember what options did we put. We put different options there that you can use. Contact REAM or contact us in the Robojam page, and we have REAM contact you back. So that's pretty much in a nutshell all the challenges, everything that we're going to be doing.
Yes, and for more information, if you want, we just can go with the international website. Each challenge have like a video. You want to see it in English if you want, and we have a book rule specific with all the rules of each challenges. So we just contact me or contact Mr. Eduardo on the international website. I want to
Yes.
last question for you for the RoboSketch here and RoboMap. They are virtual, right?
RoboSketch and Random are virtual,
Okay.
yes.
What if we can make it in person, but like a big room with all the teams, but will be supervised by the judge to make sure that, but they will go with the Zoom also, and they can like make a quick video and submit it with the sheet. Isn't it okay?
It's the same. I mean, as I said before, RoboSketch and Random can be done from your bathroom if you want to. It doesn't really matter. Like you can, if you want to do it in a room full of students that are in the competition and do that, you can, but same conditions apply as the other international teams. You still have to submit the video because through that submit is that the same. It doesn't change anything. You're just doing it from the place of the competition instead of doing it from your house. I have to be very honest. The random sketch and random map are designed for, yes, because if you can be at the competition, we encourage you to participate in the in-person events, yes, in the in-person challenge, because you are there. So we want you to participate. The idea of you using the simulator is because you cannot be there, so you do it in a different way. But if you're there, participate in the other challenges. I mean, that's the idea. The idea of being in person is actually to interact with the actual robot and do that. But
okay.
Yes, it's possible.
For the last question, I want to ask about the international event. So for the winner in personal event here in Egypt, they will join the international event in which country, and if they cannot join the in personal challenge,
Yes.
like for example for the skill drive or fast track, who is the winner in site here in Egypt, physical event on Egypt, and cannot travel. Is there any online event with this physical?
So yes and no. Let me explain that answer. So we do have
Okay.
an international event that all the winners for all the RoboJam competition, first, second, third, an invitation to register in RoboJam All Stars. RoboJam All Stars, you cannot pay the registration. You have to win in our competition to be able to participate. So that is our tournament. You cannot participate. As simple as that. With the RoboJam competition, international competitions we have in person, we have a different and more open approach. What we do, especially for in RoboJam All Stars, we give them vouchers international in-person events. So the ones that we have always, like for sure, is the one we have in Colombia, usually first semester of next year, this case 2026, and the one we have here in May. We always give to All Stars is because we know all the teams cannot travel, and it's harder. The amount of teams that can travel is small in comparison to the amount of teams that win in Robot. Be able to for them to participate virtually. Now we give them is for the All Stars. We give vouchers here to Mexico or to Colombia, right? Which we know it's harder, it's a little bit more expensive, and it has it also you need to time to it, right? It's not like you travel today for a competition tomorrow and then you come back. Harder because it's a couple of days traveling, the same going back. So we understand it's hard. But yes, and even if you don't win in RoboJam All Stars, anybody who wants to register. So if you pay the registration, you can come and you're welcome to do it. We have had here in Mexico teams from Colombia. In Colombia, we have had teams from Ecuador, from Mexico, from Peru. In Peru, we have Mexican teams that went over there. In El Salvador, the idea is always to encourage that if you want to travel, you have the means, you're absolutely welcome to any of our international events in person. I make a very strong invitation to 3 events The two we have here in Monterrey. The other one is the second semester that is coming in September, which is the Michoacan event. And we have one in Colombia, usually in May or June, right? This year was May one, a Latin American event that is going to take place in October. So we have two in-person events in Colombia, two in-person events in Mexico. Yes, one in Mexico, one in Colombia first semester, one the second semester. So there's always an option to participate. So yes, I mean, in other words, if you start, but you can participate in the other in-person events if you want to. I think that's the easy answer.
Yes. So I like the idea for all stars. You must win to enter this event, and it will be like 29 and 30 win to enter this event, right?
You have to win. Yes, you have to win one in register without a voucher, and the voucher is like a formal invitation. So if you don't have that voucher, you cannot register.
Super. And if we want to go to a physical event, we have this 18 October. It will be.
This one is in Colombia, in Medellin. This is going to be in Colombia, in Medellin. If for any reason it's hard for you to April and May next year for in-person events, so we can always do that. Right now, we don't have the 2026 calendar there yet. We will publish that in November, but we already have the dates for the events in March, April, and May that are going to be, well, actually, sorry, March, no, April, May, and June that are going to be in person. So we understand that maybe this year we will be here. We can make it happen. No problem.
Excellent. So we have two chances. If you want to travel, we will have a lot of events. We can join it, and if not, we have a lot of virtual events.
We have virtual events also during the whole year. So.
All of this information also in the event and the international website. So any event we want to know about it, we will just click on our event. We just go with more info, and we will get the date, the place, and the register fees, and everything, the number of students, and everything.
Yes, it has everything. I'm sorry to interrupt. It also has the venue. If you go further down, your link to the university. It has the map. It has also like a schedule, a tentative schedule that might change closer to the date, but we have more or less an idea how the schedule is going to be for the day of the competition. Organized. One of the things that I want to tell you is that we have since last year, and not every competition has that. We have already automated our scoring system. So we have made, and it's already everything automated in a way that it will give you live rankings. So you always know if you're in first place, second place, third place. We already have that. We include that in the page, usually at the bottom, closer to open yet for Road Jam Africa. And another thing is that when you win, if you win in one of the competitions, you go in our global ranking. These are rankings. We assign second place, third place in your competition by challenge and global ranking. And that's what you see there. Like what are the countries what teams are the ones that have more points, and so on, so on, so on. Mr. Hussein, you have a question?
Yeah,
Somebody has a question.
Are you there?
Yeah. Do you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I have not only one question is what do you have or the category of open?
Okay, we already answered this that we don't have this category in the competition, but we can make it
as an
and the Egyptian version.
Event.
So it will be opened only for the Egyptian version of
yeah. Okay, go, Mr.
Okay.
Sorry.
So we already answered that. I think Green can internally talk to you a little bit more about that. We already explained how can be handled. We would open it is we have pre-registered teams, but right now we don't even have that option open. So what we can do is it can be done maybe as an exhibition, but that's something that you can talk with Green.
Good. So we can handle this issue of this category to
as an exhibition. As an exhibition should be okay. Yes.
Okay. Also, we must judging. Also, the judge positions they will discuss the student, adult students, university students, in consideration to be involved in final, which will hold in Mexico, I think.
Okay,
or
but the other event,
Mexico finals.
We have university open project. We can join in the challenges put it here. We have that challenges put it here in the website.
So I'm not sure I understood the question, but I'm gonna rephrase. So you're asking me if judges. I
Yeah.
mean, again, that is something with the logistics. That's something that Reem will look into. But
In
right
the
now,
final, Eduardo,
I
in the
cannot give you
final
an answer.
version, in the final, if
We don't
the
have
will
that.
be winners.
Yeah, we don't have this challenge in the RoboJam. It's the final. This is
Oh,
the
Okay.
students we
So again,
okay.
I
discuss
think
together.
that's a
So
very
the only
specific question that you can talk with Reem internally.
Okay.
Okay.
yeah, okay.
Okay, I have no question. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Hussein, for joining us, and thank you for the other coaches.
I want
can see
to
the
ask
participation
before we
here.
finish, Reem, if there are any questions. If anybody has any questions, you can put in the chat, or you can open the mic. This is the
think
moment.
Engineer Mohammed Bayoumi, he was asking about the electronic circuits because he a mechatronics engineer and asked me if he can join the replit period without code.
Okay.
And he answered quick. So Engineer Aya Ibrahim, she asked me about the software, RoboSketch and RoboMap. If we make it an on-site,
Right.
and we also answer.
So I think we already answered those questions. So yeah, anything else that comes along, feel free in the chat with email, and we'll try to get back to you. I mean, we're always open. From RoboJam International, if you send us an email to our email, info.robojam@gmail.com, we will usually answer our emails right there. And you're showing it. So, okay, sometimes within minutes. So we try to go back to you as soon as we can. It is very likely frequent questions on RF Q&A because sometimes some teams have the same question. So we have like a document when we explore those. Most of the times, those questions are regarding the logistics, that what she will host that day. But we will try to always answer those back to you. So I just want, if we don't have any more questions, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for the invitation. This has been long due. We have rescheduled this. Hopefully we're good. Anything else, please feel free to send us an email.
Thank you, Mr. Eduardo, and thank you, Dr. Hussein, and all the other coaches. And see you in RoboJam.
Best regards.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.